Welcome from Munich, where we have the latest Blackberry smartphone in our hands. It's called the DTEK50. So we have here a beautiful 5.2-inch device with a full HD resolution, and as you can see also it's running quite quickly thanks to 3 gigs of RAM and also the latest Snapdragon 670 processor, 17 processor with actually 8 cores inside, and obviously a nice and fast GPU. But I guess if you buy a Blackberry, it's not mainly about gaming, it's more about security and business purposes, and for this device is perfect since we have added security features and patches, especially when you compare it to a slimmer device called the Alcatel Idol 4, which is actually the same design almost, except for that we have here on the Blackberry a different back and a different metal border here all around the device, with, for example, on the bottom micro USB for data transfer and charging. Obviously Quick Charge 2 is available on this one, so you can charge it up to 50% in less than half an hour. Then we have the on and off switch here on the left side, as we had that with the Priv. Then also the headset jack on the top with also the microphone on the top, the secondary one. And then on the next side we have the volume rocker, and this is not an on and off switch, this is actually a little button that you can decide which feature you want on here, so you can, for example, start your email app with this or do anything else when you press this button. And then we have here the space for the SIM card and the micro SD card slot. Let's go back again to the back, where you can see here this beautiful back cover, which has a nice little profile on it so it doesn't slip out of your hand. For example, the Alcatel has here a glass back cover which looks nice but makes it slippery. And also here on the camera you can see it quite nicely here that we have a 13 megapixel camera with f2.0 and face auto detection, for example, for faster focus, and the dual flash LED right here, which is also really nice for obviously shooting pictures at bad light condition. You have also a flashlight here on the front, where we have right now the status LED blinking, but there's actually also a built-in flashlight for the f2.2 8 megapixel camera and a selfie camera that's built in. So as I said before, it's quite fast, with added features by Blackberry, as you can see here, which is called the exact same name as the phone itself, DTEK, which is obviously the security center here for the device, which we will try out in the full review. Otherwise there's quite a lot of apps obviously that you can use here with the device. It's standard Android with added security patches that you can see. For example, we are holding it here in our hands on mid of July, and the last security patch level was in the beginning of July, and every 30 days you will get the latest update for that. So let's try out the camera before we finish up here with this short little hands-on of the latest Blackberry Android smartphone. As you can see here on the back, the camera is quite quick. You can easily shoot beautiful pictures, and you can also set up here different, for example, apertures quite easily here without having to go to a pro mode, but you obviously have that also available here in manual mode for even more enthusiasts in the camera range. You can also easily turn around here, obviously the camera, so you have the selfie camera here, which still could shoot quite nice pictures if you focus on the right spots, since we have right now in the background obviously here the sunshine coming in through the window. But for example, as I said before, if you want to use the flashlight on the front, you can also set that up quite easily and then use it with a front-facing LED flash here, the latest Blackberry smartphone with a 5.2-inch display. So we have also here the little notification center and added features here on the side, as we are used to from the first Blackberries, and otherwise 2600 mAh battery obviously, and 16 gigs internal memory that you can expand. But more about the full test soon, and we will get here a device to review. Also compared to the Priv, obviously it's a little bit smaller thanks to the smaller screen size of 5.2, not 5.5 inches, and in terms of thickness, obviously since we have no slider with a real hardware keyboard, the device is also a little bit slimmer with just 7.4 millimeters in thickness. So thank you much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. This was just a really short overview of the brand new Blackberry DTEK50 smartphone. Thank you much for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe. My name is Balazs. Until next time, please tune in again.